I'm Joey Simmons, and this is Blue News. Blue News is looking for people to film spring sports. If you are interested, please let Lillian Zing or Mr. Taylor know. You must be reliable, and you can have free admission to the games.
Hey guys, we're on our way back home from the DECA State Leadership Conference, and check out these clips to see how our trip went.
If you wanna run away with me, I know a galaxy and I can take you for a ride. I had a premonition that we fell into a rhythm where the music don't stop for life. Glitter in the sky, glitter in my eyes, shining just the way I like. If you're feeling like you need a little bit of company, you met me at the perfect time. You want me, I want you, baby. My sugar boo, I'm levitating. The Milky Way, we're renegading. Yeah, 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 yeah. I got you. You're my starlight. I need you all night. Come on, dance with me. I'm levitating. You, moonlight. You're my starlight. I need you all night. Come on, dance.
Here with Ethan. Ethan, what was your favorite part about what you did?
Definitely sharing a bed with her.
Let's start out with our hot seat segment this week.
This is John Culbertson. I'm here with.
Mason Van Dyke.
All right, Mason, I'm going to show you a picture, and you have to tell me the color of the letters on these words. Are you ready? And you have to do it in under 10 seconds, okay? Ready? Go.
Green, blue, black, orange, red, yellow, blue, orange, green, yellow, red, blue.
Okay, well, you did pretty good. Nice job, Mason. This is John Culbertson from Blue News, and I'm here with.
Spencer Brown.
Go.
Green, blue, black, orange, red, yellow, blue, orange.
I think you messed up. All right, good. Nice try.
This is Blue News here with
Jonathan. Green, blue, black, orange, red, yellow, blue, orange, green, yellow, red, blue, orange.
Good job. That was good. Blue News here with
Mr. Hale.
Okay, Mr. Hale, are you ready for this game?
Not at all.
Okay, you have 10 seconds.
Okay.
Go.
Green, blue, black, orange, red, yellow, blue, orange, green, yellow, red.
Good job. That was good.
This is John Culbertson from Blue News, and I'm here with.
Craig and Ashby.
All right, Craig, and I have a game for you. Are you ready?
Yes.
All right, here you go.
Green, blue, green.
Uh-oh. No, that's a mess up. Nice try, Craig.
News here with
Blake Kennedy.
Go.
Which one are you pointing at?
Any of them. You just start at the top.
Green, blue, black, orange, red, yellow, blue, orange, green, yellow, red.
Good job.
Let's go to this week's 60-second segment with Devin and Kelsey.
Today on 60 Seconds, we sit down with Mr. Curry. Mr. Curry, what is your favorite time period in history?
Devin, first thank you Devin and Kelsey for having me this afternoon.
You're welcome.
My favorite time period, like everyone, I have certain things that I like to study a lot, but I've learned to like everything because I understand the profound impact of even the smallest details in history and what they can do. So, my favorite period of history, I like revolutions, and right now we're studying the French Revolution in my classes, and it is one of my favorite time periods. It literally changed the face of Europe. It changed how absolute monarchs were viewed. The characters of the French Revolution are fascinating. You have Louis XVI, a man not destined to be a king, but not meant to be a king. You have his wife, Marie Antoinette, in that she probably is one of the queens of Europe about which most is written, and her children and what happened to them, and all the characters, the real people of the French Revolution. Everybody fought for what they believed in and what they thought was best for them, and we learned so much from that. It just tells us how things can happen, and I am fascinated by it.
Do you have any pets at home?
Oh, yes. I do have pets. I have two dogs that I love dearly. I have Sir Oliver Chatwell. Chatwell is a family name, and Oliver is Oliver Cromwell. And my daughter is Virginia Dare, and she's named for the first English-born child in America who was born in Roanoke Island. North Carolina. And of course, she turned out to be a furry little girl, but she's my baby, and I love her. And I love them. They're really sweet-tempered. The breed is, they're called Cavalier King Charles Spaniels. I love them because of the history of the Cavaliers.
When did you fall in love with history?
I'm really glad you asked me, because I try to tell my students we all have a point in life where something affects us, and sometimes it's earlier or later, and we're always changing and evolving. But I fell in love with history in the 4th grade. We had Virginia history. Did you guys have Virginia history in the 4th grade? Did you too, Kelsey?
I think so.
And that's when I fell in love with it. All the stories about Jamestown and Pocahontas and Sir Walter Raleigh and Governor Spotswood and the Night League and the Civil War and Abraham Lincoln. I loved every bit of it. But particularly because where I went to the 4th grade, I went to Richlands Elementary. It was downtown at the time. And there was an overflow of students. So I went to school in the 4th grade in a chicken coop, literally a retooled chicken coop. And inside the classroom were the seats, and my teacher, her name was Miss Gibson. And we had a pot-belly stove in that room. And in the wintertime, the custodians would come into the room before we got there and fire up that stove with coal. And I mean, it was red hot. Do you know what I mean by red hot? You could see red hot iron. And in the wintertime, we had terrific snows. I remember them. They were just beautiful and fierce. So I love with history. It was like living in the time.
What's your favorite color?
My favorite color is blue. I'm a Richlands Blue Tornado through and through. I graduated from this high school. But my father always wore blue dress shirts every day to work. I fell in love with blue because of my dad.
Mr. Curry, what brought you into teaching?
My route to Richlands High School was circuitous. When I finished college, I graduated with a degree in history. And I got a job teaching in what was called a junior high school at the time in Tuckahoe, Virginia. And I taught world history. And after 2 years, I decided to come back home to Richlands to be with my family in the family business, which was downtown. It was called Curry's, and we had a clothing store. I worked there for 35 years, and I closed the store in 2006, 2007. And when I actually locked the doors for the last time in January 2007, I thought, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? My object at that time of my life was to rest a little bit, relax, and to just enjoy life. But anyway, in the fall of that year, in the fall of 2007, I thought I need to do something more than stay at home. And so I applied to be a substitute teacher in Tazewell County. So I met Mrs. Webb at the time. And at that very moment, Mrs. Mans was going to be absent the next day. She said, are you going to substitute? I said, yes. She said, Mr. Curry, would you sub for me? And so I did. I found out the very next year I had a long-term position, a long-term sub for Mr. Pritchard. He had had an accident with his arm. It reintroduced me to students. It reintroduced me to the world of school and teaching. I did a long-term sub for him. I did several other long-term subs. And eventually, I became a full-time teacher here at RHS. I don't like to use the word blessing a lot because it gets thrown around a lot. So I'll try not to use that. Although it was a blessing. One of the apex of my life, one of the pinnacles of my life is being right here, teaching students that I dearly love and care for every one of them. I love what I do. I love my kids and I love the subject. And I can't thank you enough for asking me because that is so important to me. Why am I here? We don't know where we're going in life, guys, from day to day.
Mr. Curry, you have several artworks in your room. Which one is your favorite?
Kelsey, I like them all, and they're all there for a reason. Every picture and painting, portrait, have a story that goes with our lesson. Probably, if I have to choose just one, do I have to choose just one?
Just one.
It is because I think it's beautiful. It's of Marie Antoinette and her children, painted in 1787 by a famous French artist, Lebrun. Would you like to see these paintings?
Oh, sure, I would love to.
Let's go. Kelsey, let's go. Okay? Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Let's follow me. Okay. This is one of my favorite paintings.
Today on 60 Seconds, we're having a paint war to see who can recreate Mr. Curry's favorite painting.
Comment on the video and let us know who has the best representation of the artwork. If you want, please. Please do. Please. I'm begging you.
Mine looks better this way.
Yeah, they all do.
And this has been 60 Seconds.
That's all for this week's edition of Blue News. Make sure to tune in next week. See ya.